Memorial Stadium on the campus of the University of California. The Arizona Wildcats from Tucson, ranked number 3 in the nation, make their entry into Strawberry Canyon with a record of 4 wins and no losses. And you can see they have won big in their first 4 games of 1983. Their head coach, Larry Smith, ranked 3rd in the nation. And the Golden Bears of California with a record of 2-1. Beating Texas A&M and San Jose, losing to San Diego State. Their coach, Joe Kapp, quarterbacked the Golden Bears in his intercollegiate years, 3 successive seasons, and led them to the Rose Bowl. And receiving teams, and your starting tailback, Vance Johnson, number 25, is back to receive the kickoff, along with Troy Hunter, number 34, a flanker. Both of them are flyers. It is a high, deep kick, however, way back in the end zone, and there will be no return of it. So Arizona goes to work with Tom Tunnicliffe, a senior out of Burbank, California, starting at quarterback. Chris Brewer will be your fullback. He's a 205-pounder. Vance Johnson, your tailback, and he's a fine player, also an outstanding long jumper. Brad Anderson, a split end. He's a 6'3", 195-pounder, and Jay Dobbins is the flanker. It's been a very impressive football team so far, and California shows them right now a 4-man defensive front. The 2 linebackers are tucked inside, and Tunnicliffe turns around, hides the ball on his hip, and goes down the pipe. Big play, gets it completed to Dobbins, the leading receiver for Arizona, and they bring him down at midfield. Weather's been a little rough the last day or so here, but it's a rather pleasant afternoon in Strawberry Canyon. And Arizona working out of the eye. They'll go to Vance Johnson. And the former NCAA long jump champion picks up about 8 yards before David Carter runs him out of bounds. Mark Walczak is the tight end, big target, 6'6", 240. They don't use him a lot in receiving. Byron Nelson is the tackle at 285. Mike Freeman, a guard, at 250. Nils Fox out of Pasadena, 245 center. Charlie Dickey is a 255-pound guard. Second down and about 2 for Arizona, and again they shift into the eye, putting Johnson, the deep man. They're double wide to the bottom of the picture, and they hand it off to Johnson, and Johnson takes a pretty good pop. Let's look at the defensive alignment now for California. The big people up front are James, Heine, and Smith. Linebackers are Turpin, Walsh, Kashari, and Rivera. And Sullivan, Williams, Rogers, Carter make up the defensive secondary. It is 3rd down and a yard. Dobbins comes way down to the bottom of your picture, out of the picture now. So they've got 1 wide man on 3rd and a yard. California bunches the defense, and Johnson sticks his head in there. Double wide to the bottom of the picture now for Arizona. 1 lone remaining back. That is Chris Brewer, the fullback. And Tunnicliffe gives it to him. And Brewer spins around. His second effort will get him 2 yards. One of the funnier lines of the season. Remember the Alamo. Tunnicliffe sets up the throw, runs away from the pressure. He's got a lot of green in front of him, and he slides across the 25, out of bounds.
That's great speed on defense, and that shuts down the big play.
This is Vance Johnson. He's going to lose a yard as he comes to the 25. You've had yourself a pretty good ball game. Tunnicliffe hands the ball off, and there's a big hole opened up as it is 3rd down and 4. Here's the pitch to Johnson outside. Gets a good block from Graves, but the play is messed up. 35-yard field goal try coming from Max Zendejas. Plenty of leg and plenty good. So Max Zendejas now rolls along as one of the top field goal kickers in the nation. Arizona out to a 3-0 lead, and it means so much. Deep is Dwight Garner to return for the Golden Bears, and DeHaas kicks it off, and it's way back into the end zone. He's not going to return it. Gail Gilbert opens at quarterback. Big junior, still slowed down by an old knee injury. Ron Story, coming off a sprained ankle, says he's all right at fullback. Dwight Garner is a halfback at 185 pounds. Andy Bark, a wide receiver. Goodwin and Rance McDougal. So here are the Bears now with their first defensive snap, and they too will put it up on the first snap. Throw it short, and the pass is completed out to the 28-yard line to Donald Noble. David Lewis, the senior, is the starting tight end at 6'4", 240. Greg Loberg, 250-pound tackle. Mark Stevens, a 255, is a guard and a sophomore. Mike Reed, the center, at 250. And Mark Long, the other guard, at 235. And right tackle Steve Shotwell, he is a 260-pounder and may be the strongest man along that offensive front. He's a good one. Handoff this time goes to Story. And Ron Story gets the first down as Arizona's defensive alignment. Wood, Drake, Bartholt, Bodway, Hundley, and that's Ricky and Lamont, the brothers, inside at the linebackers. And the outside fellow is John Kaiser along with Bodway. The secondary is Robbins, Turner Brown, and Durden.
Keith, we're seeing David Lewis, the tight end, lining up the wide receiver on the first two possessions.
He has the speed to do that as Gilbert rolls out, gets pretty good protection here, but he can't find anybody. Now he goes with it, and the pass intended for David Lewis, and it makes it second down and 10 from just beyond the 35. They've got four wide people. They give the ball off to Story again, and Story runs it across the 40. They're looking now at third down and about 4.5.
Gilbert changes about 70% of the time at the line of scrimmage.
Little stand-up, quick pop, and it isn't going anywhere as they deliver it out there trying to get Lewis one-on-one on 24-point punts this season. And he gets off a good one. Gets it to turn over, and all the way back to the 10 is Hunter. And that's good coverage by California's kicking team. A 46-yard punt. And Tunnicliffe hands it off to Vance Johnson. Johnson gets it to the 20, pickup of 3.
Keith, he's gone to the shotgun, something that they use on obvious passing situations.
On second down and 7, the pass is incomplete. And you know what? Illinois 27-0 over Iowa. Arizona out of the shotgun. Tunnicliffe with a little pressure gets his pass off. A diving catch is good by Dobbins. A little over 40 yards per kick. Little pressure on him. The whistles from the officials.
Dead ball. Delay a game offense. 4th down.
Against the punter.
Gets it out, and it's not a very good kick this time. But it takes an Arizona roll, so it's going to work out all right. It's going to roll dead down in around the 31 to 32-yard line. California moves Lewis back into a tight end position now on their second possession. And Gilbert getting some good protection, gets his pass off, and there's a penalty flag, and couldn't get anybody.
You're going to see it.
Ball is sitting inside the 15 now, near the 14. For first down. They've got to go to the 43 to get the first down, so they need about 28 yards on the play. That's Virginia's first loss of the year. And Gilbert back to throw. Pass goes to the sideline. Don Noble, the 6'2", 225-pound, isn't it?
Really is.
Michigan winning big today. They're really spread out now on third down, and Gilbert back to throw. He's got good protection. His pass is thrown short, and the pass is incomplete. Now, was it encroachment?
The area between the two lines and not be illegal.
Ganji from the goal line. A lot of pressure on him, but he gets it out. And Hunter catches the ball, and Arizona's in business. California's offense not producing much so far, but the defense did hold Arizona in its second possession. Vance Johnson at tailback, or the I-back, and Chris Brewer the fullback. And Johnson has it. Second down and 9 from the 48 for Arizona. Leading 3-0 here in the first quarter of play. Tunnicliffe rolls it out on a bootleg. His pass is good to Mark Walczak, the tight end, and Walczak has a first down. He's just passed Dan Fouts in the Pac-10 record book. Young man out of Burroughs High School in Burbank, California.
Only recruited by one other school, San Diego State.
Hands the ball to Vance Johnson. Johnson is inside to the 20. Second down, 6. Pop it right up the middle with William Redmond, number 38. They're going to run it with Johnson. And Johnson cuts inside, finds daylight, gets the first down inside the 10, and knocked down around the 8. First and goal, Arizona. Cats are leading 3-0. You've got 3 minutes to play in the first quarter. They pitch it out to Johnson going the other way, and he is popped short of the 10-yard line. Tunnicliffe out there by himself. Out of bounds around the 7. Work now out of the shotgun on third down and goal from the California 7. He looks at Walczak. He hits him on the hands, and it was only a collision by Clement Williams that Max has hit one from 35. This one is from 23. Craig Schiller, the punter, is the holder. The kick is in the air, and it's good. And so he is now 8 out of 10 on the 1983 season. And Arizona's lead now 6-0 on 35-yard and 23-yard field goals by Max Zendejas. This one's going to hang up in the air, and he'll have a chance to run it back. It is received on the 10-yard line by Mark Funderburk, with Arizona leading by a score of 6-0. Ron Story sets up as the man directly behind the quarterback, Gail Gilbert. And he has the ball, slips it to the outside, and gets about 6 yards. Gilbert stands up, throws quickly to Lewis. Lewis catches and goes to the 38.
That's long and Reed.
And Gilbert hands it off to Story. Story's got some room, and Story runs it from near the 38. Second down and 3. Gilbert back to throw it. Has the man on this side, goes the other way instead to Funderburk. And Mark Funderburk has a first down for California, and the call on the late hit.
Dead ball, personal foul, unnecessary roughness on the defense, first down.
Noble is the tight end. Lewis is lined up way wide to the right side. Pressure from the backside. Pass to Lewis is good inside the 20. And Gail Gilbert getting pressure. Ball is just inside the 19. And Gilbert turns and gives the ball off. The ball given to Ron Story, who's a 5'9", 190-pounder. Call it 2nd and 9 inside the 18. There's a little flip out there, and it's good to Don Noble. First quarter is done. Arizona 6, California threatening. He's their leading receiver, a wide receiver, number 42. Let's see if this is the time that Gilbert decides to look for him. Nope, he goes the other way and throws a bad pass. It'll be a 30-yard field goal try. Randy Pratt. And from this distance, Pratt has not tried one from the 30 or beyond, between the 30 and the 40. He hooked it. But he hooked it inside the left upright. It was close, but it's good. And so California now gets on the scoreboard as we have a third field goal in the football game. Pratt's kickoff is high, short, and Johnson and Hunter run together. Johnson comes out of there with it and turns it up the sideline. Going home at Ohio State game. Look at this one. That's dandy, isn't it? Florida State and Auburn. Seesawing back and forth, and Tunnicliffe goes to the air with it. Pass is complete to Phil Freeman. Second down and 2. Close to the first down with Chris Brewer, the fullback. It's first down. The ball is at the 39. Tunnicliffe back. Gets his pass off. Pass is completed to Horton. And John Horton goes to midfield. Ball squirts out of the stack. But I think they'll call him down. They split the backs. And hand it off to Brewer. And Chris Brewer goes for the first down. He's a hard runner.
Holding. Offense, second down.
And the shotgun.
Sometimes they'll move that man up into the flank, which in effect gives them 4. And out of the shotgun, Tunnicliffe. A lot of time. Got a man. Pass complete to Horton again. 2 field goals for the Wildcats and 1 for California. The ball is just across midfield. Tunnicliffe on a deep drop. Going big with it down the sidelines, and it's out of bounds. Incomplete. The pass intended for John Horton. Got to put it up again. Down the middle it goes. The pass good to Phil Freeman. Touch the ball. That was a touch pass. This is vintage Tunnicliffe right here.
He is really impressive.
There goes number 32, Chris Brewer, the fullback, to the 20. And they're up tight. The defensive people are up there very tight now as California has to cover the spread. And you got the blitz coming from the outside, but they send instead up the middle Phil Freeman. And the speech to Vance Johnson is back in at the I-back. He goes into the stack. And he will not have the first down.
Another field goal still keeps California in range of a touchdown and an extra point to take the lead.
Zendejas has kicked 2. This one is from 34. He's 3 for 3 today. Well, I'll tell you, when you've got a kicker like that, you open the door for him and bring him his lunch. It is 9-3 Arizona. As Max kicks it off, it's very high, has good carry, and Garner's coming 2 yards deep in the end zone. And he comes out to about the 19. Look him in 138 yards. First down, 4 Cal from the 19. Gilbert turns around and gives the ball to Scott Smith, who is a junior. Second down and 8. Gilbert looking to throw, gets his pass away, and it is incomplete. And the first time today he had looked for Andy Barker. Had a little bit of a struggle going on there. But he's back at California, surfing again, and happy again. Gilbert's in some trouble and falls down. Right there you see an example of the lack of mobility. Out of the end zone. No, sir. Finally gets it out of there. Look at this. Look at this. A game ball for Gansey on that play. 52-yard punt. So it turns out a 52-yard play for Cal. Out of the shotgun from the 36. Tunnicliffe gets some pressure. Pass away. Pass is incomplete. Almost picked off with 8:42 to go in the first half. Tunnicliffe's pass, it's a bullet, and it's good to Vance Johnson, who slips short of the first down. But it does have some grain in it, and where Johnson was going on that side, it's a little slippery than it is on this side. Great pressure. The pass is away and incomplete. Time is his biggest feature. Low snap, pressure zone, gets it off. Penalty flag throw as they run over the kicker. Don James ran over Schiller. James almost blocked it. That'll be a first down.
I'm sure that James was terribly upset because it looks like you can see it's really a safety precaution.
Shotgun, Tunnicliffe goes short with it. Pass is caught by Vance Johnson, runs out of one tackle and gets another first down for Arizona. Nothing in the middle. UCLA is just racked by injuries. They must have at least a dozen people down with injuries. USC playing in South Carolina, another Pac-10 team that's hurt a lot. They reverse it with Redmond carrying. California reads it well, and they deck him on the 40. Knocking some folks around in there, making life miserable for Nils Fox. Out of the shotgun, Tunnicliffe gets pressure, passes away down the middle. Oh, great pass and a great catch. Pulled down by Brad Anderson, a senior from Glendale. Ball is down on the 14 of California. First down, Arizona. Tunnicliffe to Vance Johnson. Trying to go outside, nothing doing. Loss is outside the 15. Ball is back at the 16, second down and 12. They put Johnson in motion this time. There's some pressure, and this time they got him. Ron Rivera. Third and about 17. Pass to the corner, wide open, touchdown, Brad Anderson. Anderson shaking off a knee injury. In good shape today.
Hand for the touchdown. Noble, the defensive back, was beaten on the play.
Zendejas for the extra point try. It looked like a California man might have had a little piece of it, Heine, but he didn't get enough of it, and it goes over. So it's 16 to 3 now. The first half. Wildcats get the first touchdown of the day. Tunnicliffe to Anderson, 21 yards. Zendejas adding the point, and here's the kickoff. It goes to Dwight Garner up on the 2-yard line. And he brings it behind the wedge up to the 20. California comes from the 20. Noble is the tight end. Lewis is outside. Gilbert hands the ball off inside to Garner.
99.
The younger one. Right. Gilbert's pass. Thrown short. Funderburk makes the catch. Gets it up across the 25. Going to run it. And he's going to be close at second effort, but it is a first down at the 31. Gilbert going to have all day if he can find somebody. Penalty flag now. Gilbert is knocked down. Back around the 27.
Personal foul. Offense. Still first down.
So they've got a long way to go on first down. Ball is back on the 12. Got to go to the 41 and need 29 yards. Gilbert tries to nibble on it here and completes the pass up on the sidelines. Get himself going in this country as a heavyweight. Gilbert back on second down at about 17. Throws it short to Garner.
You got 12 men on the field, Keith. Arizona has 12 men.
Gilbert's pass up the sidelines for Garner. Number 36 sort of ran over him.
12 players. Today, a total of 27.
At the 42, first down Bears. This time Gilbert has time. Better hurry, though. Steps away out from one. Now his pass is away, and it's completed on the line of scrimmage. This like California's not. White Garner, at least, wasn't all that sure where he was supposed to be. The pass is thrown short. Pass is completed, and it is well short of the first down. Third down and 5. Gilbert again has to throw it short. Again throws for Lewis, and maybe gained a yard or two. As the Golden Bears of Cal now on fourth down will try to pick up the first down, try to get something, but the pass is thrown short of the first down marker. And Arizona just swarms all over David Lewis. They're giving him nothing in the intermediate area. They're out of the shotgun. Knocked away. Incomplete. Pass intended for Jay Dobbin. And second down and 10 from the California 47. Low snap, but Tunnicliffe handles it all right. His pass is to the sidelines, and that was incomplete. As long as kicks 35, but believe me, he's longer than that. There's the pressure, and they suck him. And that takes care of the field goal threat for Arizona, and that takes care of the first half of play. Arizona 16, California 3 after the first 30 minutes.
Our coverage of the NCAA college football, Arizona and California, will continue after this commercial message and a word from your local stations.
The Wildcats out of Tucson, sitting on a 13-point lead. And the sun's out bright and warm, and the kick goes well into the end zone to Garner. He's coming. They break the wedge at the 15 and get Garner at the 15. And they're not exactly in dancing territory. They're back inside their 15, but Gilbert's going to put it up. And they're trying to set a screen out there for Mark Funderburk. It is second down at about 4. From just over the 20. They go to Funderburk. And no, it is Ron Story, 35. With
California is running without a huddle, trying to catch the Arizona defense off balance.
But he goes into a long count, so that takes care of that. Here's Gilbert with his pass to the sidelines, lucky to get it back. He threw it for Andy Bark, but Gilbert runs away from trouble and then finally gets his pass off. They got Lewis now flexed out to the right as Gilbert drops. Pressure's on him. Lamont Huntley's got him. John Barthold, it is, 99. More time to punt. Last time he had that adventure, he got a 52-yarder. Hits this one pretty well. And Troy Hunter accepts for Arizona. From the 47 of California, good field position for Arizona's first snap of the second half. Vance Johnson just sort of weaves his way. Second down, call it 2. Short of the 39 of California. And they've got Johnson set up almost as a flanker out there. And he slants it back the other way, reads it well, finds the hole, cuts it to the 29 and a first down. Vance Johnson is hit behind the line of scrimmage by number 80. Chris Brewer now is the lone remaining back with Johnson going up on the wing. And Tunnicliffe sets up to throw a quick one, gets it away, and it's caught. Great catch by Jay Dobbin. Ray Noble was all over him. Third down and about a foot. Tunnicliffe behind the center, Nils Fox. First down, Cal 20 for the Cats. Tunnicliffe, ball is batted away. They pitch it out quickly to Vance Johnson, and he slips and slides down just short of the 20. He's right 13 times and up the middle twice. It's just like into the end zone. It goes incomplete, intended for Brad Anderson. And he's going to put this one down and try from 37. Will be the long one of the year for him if he hits it. Plenty of leg, and it's good. So he's kicked 4 field goals. Arizona has also scored 1 touchdown. And with 9:53 to go in the third quarter, it's 19-3 Wildcats. Very high. 2 yards deep in the end zone. From the 20, Gail Gilbert pulls the trigger for California. They hand the ball off to Ron Story. And Story, second down 6. A little bit of a draw that time with Story, and Story's surge carries him across the 30 and a first down. On 1st and 10, Gilbert straight back. Penalty flag thrown, and the ball drops away from
Umpire throws it, holding.
Who have spent time there.
In particular, the state of Ohio. They just produced so many.
Long pass deep downfield, the first time today. California's Gail Gilbert and David Lewis. First down, California with 8:25 to play in the third period. And a 19-3 lead for Arizona. Arizona ranked number 3 in the nation coming into this ball game. Gilbert gives the ball to Story, and Story isn't going anywhere.
That's a shocker. That's a big shocker.
Second down, and there is no loss as they mark him up to the sidelines, and it is third down and 4 from the Arizona 48 for Gilbert. Blitz is on. His pass is thrown right into the hands of Lamont Ricky Hundley, 89. It is Ricky Hundley on his way to his second touchdown. His second touchdown of the season. Ricky Hundley just sort of hid in the stack, and when Gilbert let it go, he popped out, picked it off, and Zendejas for the extra point. It is good, and just that quickly. It is 26-3 Arizona, and now the Arizona defensive unit has accounted for some 86 points.
Here's the Gilbert throwing the ball right to Hundley, who had been inside, dropped out. I asked the Arizona coaches why he's so good at catching the interceptions. They said he just knows where they're going to throw the ball and gets there. We'll be right back in just a minute. They've got so much speed that they can play about any type of coverage and not be fearful of a deep pass.
Zendejas kick well back in the end zone, and there will be no return on it.
There are not many of those around anywhere in America.
Gail Gilbert now from the 20 has got to go to the air. Goes long down the sidelines, and he's got a man wide open. And it's going to go for a touchdown to David Lewis. He got loose on the sidelines, and the big guy from Oregon took it all the way. The extra point try is up and good. And so how do you do? At 6:36 to play in the third quarter. California answers Arizona, and it's 26-10. To Lewis. Lewis ran the rest of the way. It took only 11 seconds to go 80 yards. The kickoff by Pratt is high and short, and Vance Johnson has it about the 9, and he is gone. Penalty flag. You got a penalty flag. Back on the 33.
Unnecessary roughness. The blocker hit the kicker right in the face.
And negates what would have been a 93-yard touchdown run on the return by Vance Johnson. Instead, they're back on the 17. And the California defense Tunnicliffe out of the shotgun. Has a man over there. Pass is incomplete. He threw it hard. Third down and about 9.5 for Arizona to keep the ball. Tunnicliffe getting some pressure, gets his pass away, trying to set up a screen, and Phil Freeman, the intended receiver, Pin Bear's coming. Rivera the closest. And it's not a particularly good kick, but it's a tail dragger, and it's going to take an Arizona roll. And Garner does what he should have done. He picks it up, and he's going to make something happen with it. He's on his way to a touchdown. They'll go for two. On a 26-16 score now, they're going to go for two. Gilbert rolls out. Penalty flags are down, and whistle is blown and stops the play. Points down.
Dead ball, delay game, offense, repeat down.
For the extra point try, and they'll kick it. The snap is high. There is no pressure from that, and he knocks it through. They wanted to get within 8 points if they could, but now they are within 9.
Going for the touchdown.
And the ball skittering along the ground is fielded by Arizona's number 54, Craig Vesling. And Vesling ball is out on the 40 now. Good field position for the Wildcats. 26-17 ball game with 5:11 to play in the third quarter. Here goes Vance Johnson on a sweep left. Tiptoes on around the corner and comes out of there. Lipping. The big one. That's first down and 20. To draw it, and Brewer,
sure he's broken-hearted about that kickoff, that punt return.
Tunnicliffe back to throw it. They run him out of the pocket. He throws a hard shot to his tight end, Mark Walczak. Steps away from the rush, gets his pass off, has a man out there, complete to Brad Anderson, touchdown. Zendejas for the point is good. And so at 3:07 to go in the third quarter, Arizona comes back with another one. And the time is now the 6th all-time passer in Pac-10 history, moving past Tom Ramsey. The kickoff by Zendejas. Garner up on the 5. Looks for a hole and comes across the 20 to the 25. Back goes Gilbert to throw. Sets it up over here to Funderburk. Steps away from one tackler, and at least the city that gave them their name. This is Ron Story. No, it is Scott Smith, 36, carrying, and first down for California. Gilbert has some time. Now he's running for his life. And goes into a hook slide.
Keith, the rule is very clear. You cannot use your headgear to punish.
With 1.5 minutes to play in the third quarter. They draw it with Scott Smith. And Smith runs it down to about the 26.
David leaves from time to time, his wife told me last night, and gets out of it.
Gilbert looking big. Overthrows Lewis. Lewis had looked back to see where his quarterback was. Gilbert's pass again to that corner and again in the direction of David Lewis, but overthrown. For some reason they get out in that ocean air in the northwest. They turn into tigers. Oh, it's intercepted. Nickerson. He was trying to set up, and if
all he could do was get rid of the play.
And immediately Tunnicliffe sets up trying to strike as he goes, this time short. Ordway was there. Second down, 8. Johnson outside, cuts it back. And he's across the 40 as the quarter comes to an end. Arizona, California. We'll continue after this commercial message and a word from our local stations. And now, Arizona's looking at 3rd down and 2 to keep the football in this possession. And they call on Vance Johnson, who slips around the corner and gets the first down. Are not eligible for the Rose Bowl in the conference championship. On first down, Tunnicliffe on a drop. Goes down the middle for Johnson. He's got it first down at the California 34. But nobody on this football team, coaching staff or players, were involved in it. As Tunnicliffe goes to the air again and hits Johnson, who tiptoes down the sidelines and finally hits the chalk. It's first down. The ball is right around the 10. And the nose of it just about touching the 10-yard stripe. Here's the pitch back. It comes to Phil Freeman. And Freeman gets down to the 6.
The NCAA doesn't want to have to do this, but the rules are such they have no choice.
It's Freeman again, and this time he is hit behind the line of scrimmage by Ron Rivera. So for all intents and purposes, it's about third down and goal from the 8-yard line. They've got Vance Johnson. He's going to flip it back over here to Tony Cliff, and it is incomplete, and a penalty flag is called. Cliff, illegal block. It's against Arizona. See, and the penalty goes against Arizona, and now a 40-yard field goal try by Max Zendejas. And the kick is a low liner, and he hooked it outside the goalpost. So Arizona is turned away with no points.
Purple 91 ball.
They run that little draw again with Scott Smith carrying.
For a concussion on the opening play of the game, he will spend the night in the hospital as a precautionary measure. Back to Keith Jackson.
You got a penalty flag thrown down here as number 40, Greg Turner. Yep. Different folks. Gilbert trying to set up a screen for Garner. Got some help on the sidelines. And he's just barely shoved out of bounds up at the 41. Oh, boy. 12-13 to play in the football game, and Arizona leading 33-17. Gilbert has time. His pass down the middle intended for Bart. Led him too much. Second down and 10. Well, not much there for Scott Smith. Ball is up on the 44.
California is 2 out of 10 on third down conversions.
That's a
illegal use of hand, 5-yard penalty on the offense is declined. Fourth down.
Gansey gets it out. Kicks it away from Hunter. Hunter makes the catch and gets some help. And he's still banging away and comes all the way back to the 48. The threat of rain remains well beyond the stadium as Tom Tunnicliffe on first down from his 47 puts it in the air to Vance Johnson. And Johnson is dragged down on the California 45. Second down and about 2. Johnson coming this way. And he's got the first down. And they gave the game ball to the band, which is the whole time I've ever heard of it. They're very noisy and very enthusiastic in the corner as Vance Johnson turns it back in. Second down and 7 after a 3-yard pickup by Johnson. Tunnicliffe touches it in the air. It ought to be picked off, but it's not. The front man, third down and 7. Shotgun for Tunnicliffe. That's incomplete. Bouncing into the hands of Noble on fourth down and 7. Nope, snap it up short. Ball goes to number 89, Ricky Hundley, the linebacker who had stepped back. They had a running back handling the ball and had Boston College who overloaded. It was a gimme almost.
Yeah, it was a natural hold by a lineman.
Carrying the ball, Mark Funderburk for California.
Let's go back.
Gail Gilbert back to throw it. Gets it off, downfield. He's got a man. It's Andy Bark. It's a touchdown. Boy, if we had a bundle of big plays in this second half. That one goes 61 yards. Going for 2. Trying to cut it to 8 points. Into the corner for David Lewis. No, out of bounds. And he goes all the way up into the stand as he rolls over the top of the railing.
I don't know that I'd kick it to Johnson, though. I might worry about that.
Well, they kick it to Hunter instead, and it's short up on the 11. Oh, he fumbled. The football not falling down. They've blown him down.
He's changing the play right now.
Crowd getting after him, gives the ball to Johnson, and they bury him short of the line of scrimmage.
Exemplifies
the 13, it is second down and 12 as Tunnicliffe sets up the throw. Rivera's after him, misses him. The pass is way short, and you got a penalty flag.
Intentionally grounding the football on the offense. Loss it down. Third down.
Maybe off a play action pass.
They've got to go just over the 25 to get the first down. Well, he just runs out of there with it and runs it out pretty well to about the 7. Hold the slip through. They get a little pressure on him, but he hangs it up there pretty well for Garner. And Garner tumbles ahead with a 42 on the Berkeley campus, University of California. And the Golden Bears first down on the Arizona 42. Gilbert sets up, goes short with it to Dave Lewis. And Lewis is hauled down at second down, call it 5. There's your running play with Ron Story carrying it.
Change the play at the line.
Oh, well, that second effort of Smith, not bad.
They'll check at the line of scrimmage. See what Arizona wants to do on defense.
They got it. Larry Smith was quite frank. He said he thought this would be the toughest test for his team this season. Gilbert on a deep drop, good protection. Bark is there. Andy Bark inside the 5. First and goal, California. On the Arizona 3 with 4.5 minutes to play. Scott Smith, touchdown.
I think it's the right thing to do in conference play.
Kick is good. So, with 4 minutes and 26 seconds to play in the football game. High hanging kick. Well back. Hunter put it down. Arizona 20-yard line.
He's changing the play, Keith.
Vance Johnson has had the ankle tape. Carries the ball. Fumble. California's got it. Can you believe the turnaround in this football game? Artie Nickerson, 47, came up with it. It's first down, California, on the Arizona 21. A 3-point ball game with 4:20 to play. They give the ball away to Funderburk. And Funderburk thunders. Second down, 4.
They're going to run it in if they can.
Scott Smith shakes a tackler, turns it back inside. Good leg drive. 3:15 to play in the ball game.
There was Scott Smith.
Need a yard and a half on third down. Smith's got it. He's got the first down as he bangs inside the 10 to the 9 to take the lead.
Just running it in.
Funderburk. He's to the 6. Smith now the lone remaining back. He's got it. Looks for a hole and can't find one. He gets maybe the 4.
He's in it tight end.
Nope, they give it to Smith, and they got him back on the 5-6. So it is fourth down. Brett from 22 yards. It's good. So with 48 seconds to play in the football game, it's all tied at 33-33. Arizona has 3 timeouts remaining when they get the ball back.
Not when they went for 3, with the field goal.
He hammers it. He's juiced up. He knocked it halfway to Alameda. Wildcats have all 3 of their timeouts.
They're going to go for it right down the middle.
Pass is underthrown. 44 seconds to play. Arizona seemingly had it in hand. But a couple of big plays, and here you are. There's a grab that is incomplete. Vance Johnson. Down the sidelines, Anderson. Incomplete.
Thompson.
Schiller's kick's a beauty. Oh, it's the best one of the day for it. High hanger. Garner takes it. And the Wildcats get him at the 31.
Not in the second half.
23 seconds to play.
Go for the ball. Multiple screens.
Funderburk. Funderburk trying to get to the sidelines. Fumbles the ball out of bounds. Stops the clock with 14 seconds. First down, California. Ball on the 44. Arizona. David Lewis has it down at the 45. 7 seconds. to play.
Here they go down the field.
Throws it is down the sideline and intended for Andy Bart, and the pass is overthrown.
What a finish. What a finish.
The holder is Jay Torchio. The snapper is Greg Loberg. Snap is high, the hold is up, the kick is short. And the game is over, and we finish all even. It appeared when Arizona had a 17-point lead, 16-point lead, they had control of the football game. Turned out, not so. As California came up with a succession of big plays, the last-second field goal try is short. We wind up Arizona 33, California 33.